Hello everybody, it's Kanga and Sold Out and Radical here again to bring you another product review. And the review that we have today is a product comparison against the MacBook Pro 13-inch and the MacBook Air 13-inch. So right off the bat, you can see the profile of both of the units are fairly similar, at least in the length and the sort of the width of it. But obviously when you take a look at these two machines, the big difference is the depth of the two machines, and we'll focus in on it. The depth of the two machines from that vantage point. The Air is much skinnier than the Pro. And when you take a look at it from this point of view, again, the Air starts a little bit wider, then goes really narrow. The MacBook Pro is not a skinny machine, but yet not a fat machine compared to some of the PCs. But it's a consistent all the way across. So just a bit of an idea for you. Match it up, tail to tail or back to back. You can see that even at its thickest point, the Air is still a bit thinner than the Pro. Okay, so we're not going to get into too many of the speed tests or anything like that, but I just want to show you from a physical sort of attributes that the Air is a much smaller unit. You'd probably want to use it for if you're a student and things like that. The Pro is a little bit larger. Now, the Pro does have, as most of you know, a lot more power. The processor's a bit more stronger, and the CPU. The memory of the Pro is usually a lot more, but you do have to admit the Air with the solid state drive is pretty quick. So let's do a startup test for you guys. We're just going to open these units up. There again, and then we'll show you the specs on each of them. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to, my trusty cameraman, Kanga Sushi, will be holding, and we're going to do a startup test. So let's see how these things start. Who's faster? And they're off. Okay, obviously the Air, being the solid state drive, responded much more quicker. Oh, but look, that's interesting. The Pro wasn't much of a slouch. Okay, so that's very interesting. Okay, so those are the two units. So I'm just gonna get them started. Okay, so that's two of the units there. So if you just want to focus in on that, so that's again they're much more faster. So let's just take a look here at the ports again. So that's the startup test that we did. So that was a bit surprising, guys. I don't know if you've seen that in your with your systems, but that's the sort of the speed. Let's talk about the ports a little bit. The Pro has the CD port, or the CD, and the little locking mechanism on the one side. The other side, you have your power, you have your cable connection, Thunderbolt, Ethernet, your two USB, as well as a memory card slot, and your headphone jack. And it also has a neat little battery indicator there, tell how much you have in your battery. So that's kind of neat. So that's your ports there, and it also has an on-off light. Now the Air, but obviously it's a much slimmer system, has less ports. So you have your power, your USB, only one USB, headphone jack. So your speaker, your microphone there. And on the other side, we have your photo digital card, another USB, and a Thunderbolt connection there. So a lot less ports for things, but still a fair amount compared to the direction that they're going with the MacBook model that's just been released. So there it is, guys. I don't know if you want to hear more about these two units, please let me know. Otherwise we'll wrap up the video here and we'll sign off. So it's Kangaroo Sushi.
So it's Kanga.
And so Lone Radical signing off, guys.
See ya. Have a great day.
Hi.